Hello, once again another daily one card tarot reading where I shuffle the cards and until I feel I've shuffled them enough, and I draw one card, and the card I drew today was this one, the Seven of Swords. The Seven of Swords. An interesting card. Let's see what this is saying about what I need to do today, and if you draw it, what sort of thing am I telling you? Now, the Seven of Swords is a card that's telling you to watch out. Be wary. Be wary of the manipulations. Be wary of sneakiness. Be wary of cunningness of yourself or others. It's sort of like there's a suggestion that, and because it's a swords card, so it's a thinking card. But it's saying in this one, there's a sense of betrayal going around, and it could be someone betraying you, or it could be you betraying you. And because I look at all these cards as being about me, and I think no matter what happens, I have to be ultimately responsible. So I'm looking at this card and saying, okay, in what ways am I betraying myself? In what ways am I letting myself down? In what ways am I manipulating myself to not see the truth? Because we all do that. We can get ourselves so emotionally caught up in a certain way of thinking that when that way of thinking is no longer relevant, we still emotionally stick with it. And in fact, what we end up by doing is betraying ourselves, letting ourselves down, and sabotaging what we're trying to achieve. So, am I doing that? Who knows? And I'll be doing that if I'm holding on to something I need to let go of. And if I'm holding on to something because it feels familiar and I want to keep the familiarity, and I need to let go of because it can't take me forward. That's really what this is all about. It's telling me that I'm up to the stage where I need to let go of something which I want to hold on to. It's about security, and that's what it's about. It's about wanting to hold on out of the sense of security. I don't like the swords cards much because they're thinking cards, and there's only about 2 or 3 of them which are really positive cards, which sort of is a pretty good indication of thinking generally. If you think too much about anything, you usually start to go downwards with it. Because when you start thinking a lot, eventually you start thinking of negative things. Then you start thinking of what can go wrong. Because, the emotion that starts to drive the thinking, you start thinking emotionally, but you're using intellectual thinking, but you start to get driven, and you become overly concerned with your own safety. And that's fine. If you get overly concerned with the safety, it comes at the expense of being able to go forward, because going forward is not the safest option. Might be the best option, but the emotion doesn't seem to be the safest option, because when you're going forward, you're never quite sure what you're going into. So if you want to play it safe, stay the same. And when you want to do that, when you're wanting to play it safe, you stay the same. Well, you don't actually stay the same, you're going backwards. So you can be quietly betraying yourself and not even aware of it. This is what the Seven of Swords is all about for me. And notice, you can see the stealth, you see the sneakiness, you can see the cunningness in the card. And that's what it's telling you, to be very, very wary of yourself and maybe of others around you. Okay, that's it for the day. See you tomorrow.